Sideburns EA. Now lies, guys. Before I get started with today's video, I want to take this opportunity to thank you for providing such an obvious lie in the first 7 minutes of yesterday's The China Show. That gives me great material to make a video without having to watch the whole damn 2-hour show. Although, like many others, I'm kind of interested in the clickbait title story, which is the main segment of the show. So I may go back and watch that. Otherwise, thank you for sparing me the agony of watching the whole program. So, let's get started. This video will be talking about the first segment of your show yesterday, What's New? You were talking about Sloppaganda. You said you found a social media post of a guy putting R&B in the back of a clear phone case. Then, he claimed you could do that in China, but not in the USA. Apparently that was supposedly the title. Of course, you didn't state where you found that social media post, because you made it up. Then, you read what you said were comments on that social media post. One of you obviously photoshopped the page of comments, but I don't know which one of you.
You're the Photoshop guy.
Okay, so now that's been cleared up, I want to talk about the actual comments that were so obviously generated by the both of you. It is total
what we call Sloppaganda.
In case you forgot what I'm talking about, let me slip in a little bit of your video here as a reminder.
What's new? This is where we talk about what's new with regards to China. So I thought I'd start with this, okay? I came across this the other day, and let's play it. It says, here is something you can do without any fear in China, but you can't in US or EU. Okay.
Can I say something quick?
Sure.
Before we get into the jokes about this is part of a massive campaign right now.
Yes.
To say USA bad, China good in any way, shape, or form.
Yes.
It's everywhere.
How about just saying like, wow, look at this fun creative way to decorate your phone case or something.
Life hack.
Oddly enough, the Douyin and Xiaohongshu channels that posted the original video is a life hack channel.
Okay, now I found the comments on this hilarious.
You said you found the comments on this. Go on.
Because this backfired this time. Because, you know, I've been seeing a lot of this. First of all, the biggest push right now is that the Chinese economy is doing so well and that the West is crumbling. That's their big talking point.
Huge.
And on top of that, they're trying to say it's so safe in China, but it's so dangerous everywhere else in the world, especially in America.
Okay, here's where the real Sloppaganda comes in. The main reason it is obvious Sloppaganda is that there's no way a Chinese person would have left any of those comments, not to mention that they're all supposed to be screenshots of the comments, yet they're all in English. Let's look at the first comment together.
I love these. Let's read them one by one. You
Sure.
read the first one. What's the first comment here?
It's not really a thing in the US. By the way, my phone was stolen out of my hand in China twice.
If this was actually a Chinese person in China writing a comment on social media, wouldn't they say something more like, my phone was stolen out of my hand here, or in Shenzhen, or in Shanghai, or something like that? Sloppaganda, boys, and this is only the first comment.
What we call Sloppaganda. So anyway, I'll read the next one, then you can read the next one. While China is transitioning to digital currency away from cash, 100 RMB is only worth $13.90. Trying to find your point you missed.
These are really good.
This second comment was patently written by you, Sideburns EA. It's so obvious, and is Sloppaganda. Anyone who looks at your comments on Twitter/X will recognize this style of writing. It's you. Continue.
Yeah.
Next one says, to be fair, nobody wants to steal useless Chinese currency. And that's actually the most damning one.
Your viewers really think a Chinese person would have written that?
What we call Sloppaganda. This is probably my absolute favorite comment out of all of these ones.
Sideburns EA, of course your favorite comment is one that you wrote.
It's the, come on, there. Right. In the US, you can't put half of a monthly salary for most of the population into a phone case. There's not enough space.
That is salt in the wound.
And it's true.
It's so true.
Because look, that person put about 800 to 1,000
Yeah.
RMB, which is the equivalent of how much in US dollars? $100
right
bucks.
now, it's tough. It's tough.
Probably
to
about
say.
100
I think
bucks,
they put like
130
800.
bucks or something. Let's see. Yeah.
It's 111 bucks.
111 bucks. Okay. And that's true. A monthly salary for many people in China, 2,000 RMB is their monthly salary.
Yeah.
Easy.
It's not poor people, guys.
No, that's urban people.
2,000 RMB? Urban people? Really? Dude, all my time here has been spent in manufacturing. 6,000 RMB is on the low end for like a janitor. Not to mention they're provided with housing and 3 meals a day for free. Not to mention that China wages operate on a 13-month year. Sideburns 8, you claim you know China, but I've never heard you mention that once. Let me educate you. When Chinese New Year rolls around, workers in China are provided with an extra month's salary as a bonus. If you don't believe me, Google it.
That is half a month's salary for most people, like in general in China, you could say. It's like a median average.
Yeah, the median salary in America was around $70,000. So if
A
you
year,
were to,
yeah.
Let's fact check that. This is from Forbes magazine, January 2023, so a little over a year ago. In 2021, the last full year for which Beijing National Bureau of Statistics offers data, the average Chinese worker earned 105,000 yuan RMB a year, the equivalent of 16,153 US dollars. The average American worker earned 58,120 a year, 3.5 times higher than his or her Chinese counterpart. Still wide margin, but not what it was. Where did you get the 70,000 number? Sha B Chadwell? Lao Lies guy, you were wrong on the high end and low end. On to the next fabricated comment.
but why would I put play money in my phone?
Really? A Chinese person wrote that? I've only one thing to say.
What we call Sloppaganda. Only place I've ever been robbed is in Guangzhou. Twice, actually.
Okay, so that's the only comment so far with any potential of being written by a Chinese person in China. But you forgot to add in some bad English, bad grammar, or at least some bad spelling. That would have made it much more convincing.
Actually, that's a big place for robbery too, and that's a major Chinese city, a wealthy Chinese city, first tier.
In China, I've had stuff stolen. I've had bicycles stolen, e-bikes
Motorcycles,
stolen.
multiple motorcycles.
I had an electronic dictionary that I had in the back of my bag was stolen from me when I
Phones,
was
wallets.
Well, we all know that you would never steal Sideburns 8, but you might find things. Let's use the scooter from your very first video. If you don't remember, go to your channel, click on the videos tab, click on the oldest to sort by oldest. It's the first one. You wrote in the comments, well, I resurrected an old 50cc scooter I found. You are so lucky to find a complete scooter in working order. Although you never include a picture of the whole scooter in any shot, I wonder why. Let's take a quick look. Wow, you're so lucky. You found a scooter with lots of tread on the tires. You know, in various shots, you do show different areas of the bike, and there's no sign of any damage anywhere. You are so lucky.
Like, okay, there's a lot of robbery in America, but guess what? To make the comparison with China is like the dumbest thing you could ever do.
Correct.
Wow, this is the first honest thing I've heard you say in a long time, Lao Lies guy.
Anyway,
And the last comment, you can read it.
that's like $50, Limafao.
Oh, yes, exactly.
This whole story has been lazy sloppaganda. But that last comment stands out as the laziest part of the whole story. No creativity, you guys. So now let's take a look at where the content actually came from and the real comments from real Chinese people in China. See how it compares. Are they actually saying that you can do this in China but not the US? Let's find out. Using a screenshot from your video, I can see the video was posted first by Liu Yo Chai. His avatar looks like a cartoon small boy with a straw hat. Let's look for his Douyin account first. Scroll down, scroll down. There he is, right there in the middle of the screen. I'll check on his channel and take a look. Yes, indeed, a life hack channel, and I enjoy watching life hack channels from time to time. I find them entertaining and fun to watch, but I don't think I've ever tried one of the life hacks. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Check that out. Bubble tea cup with money, but it's not what we're looking for. Oh, there it is. Yes, in fact, it's the same video. Let's check the comments. Okay, over here on Douyin, he's got 2 comments, neither of which has any text. How about the title of the video? Translated to English by Baidu Translate, the text is a little small and difficult to read, so I'll read it for you. New Year and Spring Festival phone case. Welcome money. Everyone's Spring Festival. New Year phone case. 2024 Spring Festival countdown. I don't see anything there comparing China to the US, so maybe he changed it up in his Xiaohongshu channel. Let's take a look. So here is his channel on Xiaohongshu. As I scroll down, I see it's pretty much the same videos. I always thought Douyin was the most viewed social media platform, and I haven't paid much attention to Xiaohongshu. But it looks like his videos are doing a little better here on Xiaohongshu. Okay, so here's the same video posted by the same guy on a different platform. First, I'll check the title, see if he changed it into some anti-US propaganda. No, it looks pretty much the same, minus a few hashtags. Looks like he got about 9,288 likes on this platform and 485 comments so far. So, much better than Douyin. Let's look at the first dozen or so comments on this platform. We'll get kind of an idea how that went. Maybe this is where you saw those fake comments, Sideburns EA. I'll use Baidu Translate again and translate a good sample of these comments, but I think you already know what to expect, right? The first comment is from Liu Youcai himself. It says, other videos are also good. Everyone, and then, bad translation for like 3 words. Thief's crazy laugh. I'll tell you, converting RMB into RMB is illegal in terms of usage. I suggest you don't use it again, because if you use it again, you won't be caught or sentenced. Okay, I mean, what the? I don't understand. Are you okay, brother? According to national laws, it is illegal to convert Chinese yuan into handicrafts. If you call this thing handicraft, you don't understand the law. Give it a thumbs up. Only in China, am I right? Thief. I don't understand that one. Maybe he stole the idea or somebody thinks he did. Is this for sale by Tianjin Bank? Okay, and then we got a question mark. It is illegal to use Chinese yuan to make handicrafts, according to the national laws. Okay, I see. I guess the comments are kind of the most recent at the top. So the reply was, how can they become handicrafts if they do it themselves? Okay, now we got somebody that just put People's Bank of China repeated 8 times. Weird. Good. Violated the law. The reply is, will not break the law. The next one is just an emoji. And then we have, you broke the law. Another emoji reply. Another emoji reply. Easy to stolen. I guess it means the phone after you put the money in it. Money means no phone. I guess that's the same thing. Mobile phone skyrocketing value. That's a good one. The reply is phone case bar. As you can see, I mean, there is absolutely no comments comparing China to the US. No comments slamming the US. Actually, the US isn't even mentioned. But you can also see where many people were worried that Liu Yo-Tsai has broken the law just by using money for decoration. It's China, right? So strict, unlike USA, right? Don't! All forms of currency in the United States, including bills and coins, are protected by federal law. Most people are familiar with the illegal practice of printing counterfeit money, but that isn't the only way to devaluate U.S. currency. Under Title 18, U.S. Code 331, it's a federal crime to fraudulently alter, mutilate, or falsify coins in the United States. These protections under federal law are designed to ensure the integrity of coins and currency. Yeah, but I mean, what do you get? A slap on the wrist? Big deal. You could face up to 5 years in the Federal Bureau of Prisons if convicted of this crime. Oh! In my opinion, Liu Yo-Tsai's use of the currency in this video, or in his video, is not a problem. But some people in the comments were just being dramatic. I mean, or they don't understand the law. What they weren't being was anything like you said they were, sideburnsy, eh? What do we call that?
What we call sloppaganda.
It's way worse than you think.
I'd go one step further and call it lazy, low-level sloppaganda, you guys.